Hello folks, welcome back to the studio. We're talking about open face helmets today. We have two new helmets to talk about from Roeg. The one we've got in the studio this time is the Sundown. The other one, which you'll see in another video, is the Jettson 2. They share some similarities. There are some things different between them. The most notable being that the Sundown has an internal visor which you can drop down as you might require, whereas the Jettson 2 is your standard open face helmet with the 3 snaps on the top so you can mount a peak or a visor if you want. First, let's talk about your color options and the price of the Sundown. If you want to buy it from us at the moment, we have it in 3 color options, either black or white for £175, a very respectable price, or just £10 more, £185 for the lightning graphic to my right. If you are attracted to this type of helmet, an open face with an internal visor, you might also be considering the Shoei J.O, which of course we also offer. That is ever so slightly more expensive. Personally, I prefer the look of this, but there's not an awful lot to choose between them. Now then, let's break down a few of the particulars with this helmet, starting with the fiberglass shell. So of course this is a lovely lightweight helmet. Even though it's got that visor on there, it doesn't really add that much weight at all. It's still 1100 grams. Most open face helmets are pretty lightweight though, to be honest. They make it in 2 shell sizes, which is worth knowing because it can make it look slightly bigger in certain sizes. Probably most noticeable when you go for the size large, because of course you'll jump up that shell size. And I only mention it because in comparison, the Jettson 2, they actually offer in 4 different shell sizes, so it can look slightly smaller from the outside. The highlight feature of this helmet though, as I've already mentioned, is the fact that you have that drop-down visor, which means that you don't necessarily have to bring goggles or glasses with you. You have something there to block the wind flow from getting through to your eyes, drying them out, making them water, making it difficult to see whilst you're on the bike. So that is useful. It also means they don't need those snaps on the front, as you'll find with the majority of open face helmets where you can mount a peak or a visor, because of course it has that visor hidden in there. It also works really well. It's got very smooth action to it, very easy to operate whilst you're on the bike one-handed. Obviously you've just got this little tab on the left side so you can get access to that really simply. Obviously, even though the Sundown has its own internal visor, you could always go for goggles on this helmet as well if you want. I should have mentioned, if I haven't already, obviously this helmet passes ECE safety testing. On the inside, if I just flip it round, you will see it has a removable and washable fleece liner that's very comfortable to the touch. You've also got this faux leather around the outsides there to give it this classic aesthetic, really nice look to it. You've also got a quick release fastener around your neck. You've got this ratchet strap there which just locks into place. Now I personally prefer a double D-ring closure system, but I understand some people find that fiddly. There's no question this is easier to operate. Spinning around to the reverse, you'll see this leather loop on the back for attaching your goggles. You can put your goggle strap through there to keep them a little bit more secure if you like that option. And when we're talking about the fit, the comfort, the sizing on these, it is a pretty neutral fit on these. If you have an intermediate oval or round fitting head, these will fit you comfortably. But of course we've got that size guide on the website if you need to refer to it. Links for the Roeg Sundown and the Jettson 2 will be in the description. Check them out if you want to. Let us know what you think of these in the comment section down below. And for more of the world's finest riding gear, stay tuned to Urban Rider. I will see you soon.